Yo, what is up guys, Ghost here, short little news video for you today. So it looks like we can expect some pretty significant attack helicopter changes going into Season 5. DICE are adding a new feature to the damage numbers that pop up when you damage an enemy, and a Megalodon has been found on Breakaway. Before we get started though, if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future Battlefield content. Follow me on Twitter guys, join the Discord and all that good stuff, and as always, thanks for your support. So in the run up to Season 5's release, a Megalodon has been sighted encased within a block of ice on the Breakaway map. It's over here close to one of the breakthrough objectives, so if you guys want to go and check it out for yourself, you can do that. This block of ice has always been there, I think, but there was definitely never any Megalodon inside, otherwise somebody would have certainly spotted it by now. So I think DICE must have snuck that in at some point, probably with the recent patch just last week. Now if you've been following the franchise for any amount of time, you'll know that DICE have a fascination and an affinity for sort of putting Megalodons and dinosaurs into the game, and they'll sneak one into pretty much every single Battlefield game. However, this probably signals that the Easter egg game for Season 5 is starting to ramp up. So Nicholas Astrand has started putting out these cryptic tweets on Twitter. I'm pretty sure the Ice Cube one there refers to the Megalodon, which has of course now been found, but this goes to show that there are still things to be discovered. And if the community do find anything there, I'll do my best to keep you guys updated and informed. Now moving on, DICE dropped a Twitter video yesterday showing off a new quality of life improvement coming in Season 5 for the damage numbers system. So as you may have already known, if you head to the HUD general options under display, you can toggle on damage numbers, which will display how much damage you do to an enemy soldier or a vehicle. However, as we can see in the video here, DICE are now adding some additional customization options for the size of the text and the positioning. So you can have it by the kill feed as it was before, or you can have it in the center of the screen, and then you've got a horizontal and a vertical offset to get it in just the position that you like. It's not exactly a game changer or the most fun, thing to be put into the game, but personally I really appreciate when I see DICE going the extra mile to iterate on a system and try to perfect it. I think it says a lot about their work ethic, and if they apply this way of thinking to every part of the game, hopefully it will mean lots more improvements to come. However, on a slightly somber note here, I also noticed that in this particular video, they've blurred out the names of presumably the developers who were working on and testing this feature to protect their identities. If you've been paying attention to what's been going on recently in the Battlefield community, you'll know what I'm talking about, but I don't think this is a coincidence, and honestly, it's pretty sad to have to see them go to these sorts of lengths to protect themselves from online harassment. On a more positive note though, you guys may recall DICE asking for feedback on the jets some months ago. So there was a large thread started in the official Battlefield Discord for all to give their feedback, and that will then be channeled into a jet rework sometime in Season 5, I believe. However, more recently, Stratford also stated during a live stream that in Season 5, they weren't just looking to rework jets, it seems, but rather vehicles on the whole. And just yesterday, we saw them start a brand new feedback topic all about attack helicopters. So I think this is a good idea to look at them. Right now, they are by far the weakest of the bunch. In fact, I would say I'm far more afraid of a transport helicopter than an attack heli, and I would spawn in a Nightbird or a stealth heli over an attack helicopter any day of the week. I think much of it comes down to the firepower being dependent on you having a decent gunner, and sadly in Battlefield 2042, if you're playing alone, the chance of finding a good gunner is almost none, it feels like. This probably used to be solved by seat switching back in the day, but since you can't lock your squad anymore, that isn't really possible, because as soon as you switch to the gunner seat, somebody will spawn on the helicopter in the pilot seat, and more often than not, they just crash it into the ground. So if you've got something to say on the matter, go and head over to the official Discord guys and leave your feedback there. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.